Hi, my name's Kate Lamb. I'm an actor.
Hi, my name's Jack Ashton and I am an actor.
My name's Charlotte Ritchie and I'm an actor, and I've been in shows like Call The Midwife.
In Call The Midwife.
Call The Midwife.
Working on a show like Call The Midwife, we kind of immersed ourselves in the origins of the NHS and the decade after it had been set up.
This period of time where the NHS was really finding its feet, and I learned a lot about how it was formed, why it was made. It's a beautiful story.
A society coming out of the Second World War in like extreme debt and traumatised from the past 6-7 years, and deciding, despite the cost, despite the kind of huge upheaval, to provide a health service for everybody.
It doesn't matter where they were born or what job they do, because as a society we all contribute to the greater good.
We all should be looked after, and it should not be about how much money you have in the bank. It should be, as citizens of this country, we should all have access to the NHS. That's what it was made for.
And the fact that the Conservatives consider it something that they can just use to negotiate, to deal, to bargain with, is astonishing. To hold it in such low regard when it is something that is possibly the most important thing that we as a country have.
The Conservatives, over the last 9 years of austerity, they have just literally starved the NHS.
4.4 million people are waiting for surgeries, and A&E waiting times are at their worst since records began. And we also have a huge shortage of nurses. It's just...
If they get in at this election, they will say, look, the NHS doesn't work. It only doesn't work now because they starved it. It was working. It now isn't working. We can't allow them to then offer up this other option, which is to sell it to America. Like, we just can't let that happen.
That's what consistently disappoints me about the Conservatives, is that they never seem to be caring about the people of this country, when that is literally their job.
I'm voting Labour because I want to be able to rely on my GP. I want to be able to rely on my local hospital.
I have not always voted Labour, but I am voting Labour in this election because the prospect of another 5 years of Conservative government is quite frankly terrifying to me.
I see a choice between a party that could quite possibly be on the road to dismantling the NHS as we know it, or a party that has the values of the NHS at its heart. And that's why I'll be voting for the party that has the NHS values at its heart, and I'll be voting Labour.